A very warm welcome to our end of the week news bulletin. My name is Sergeant Patience Asambu. The KDF Weekly Bulletin is a show to keep you updated on events undertaken by the Ministry of Defense over the week. In today's highlights, CS Duale visits British Army Training Unit in Counter-Insurgency Center in Meru. Kenya Defense Forces joins the world in marking World AIDS Day. Commando Kenya Air Force commences end-of-year tour at Moi Air Base. Commander Kenya Navy visits sailors at Shimoni Maritime Surveillance Station. And the Basic Navy Marine Commandos graduate in Tongwe, Mombasa County. The Defense Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Aden Duale, today visited the British Army Training Unit in Kenya, situated in Nanyuki Town, on the invitation of the United Kingdom High Commissioner to Kenya, His Excellency Neil Wigan. During the tour, the CS observed that Kenya and the United Kingdom have been strong allies for decades, which has made it possible for the two states to partner extensively in the field of defense and security under the framework of a robust defense cooperation agreement. Honorable Aden Duale also made a familiarization tour to the Counter-Insurgency Terrorism and Stability Operations Center at Kangaita in Meru to assess its preparedness to perform its mandate.
Commander, I really want to thank you for being our partner.
Honorable Aden Duale acknowledged the synergy amongst the United Kingdom Army as well as the Kenya Defense Forces troops, which has made it possible to conduct various capacity building activities through numerous joint trainings. The CS appreciated efforts by the British soldiers in supporting local communities through corporate social responsibility and implored them to continue the initiatives to cultivate better relations and have positive and sustainable impacts.
We are partners in the war against insurgency. We are partners together in all global terror wars, and we work together. We support each other in not only in Kenya, but in making sure that the Horn of Africa and the Great Lake regions countries are safe and secure.
During his visit to Kangaita, the CS noted that the modern-day warfare is fast changing with the advent of insurgency, terrorism, and violent extremism, which calls for joint global efforts to combat these security threats. He applauded the partner states for their unwavering commitment to the noble cause of operationalizing the upcoming Center of Excellence in the region, whose objective is to develop national capacity to counter insurgency, terrorism, and defeat all forms of irregular threats the world is contending with.
The Kenya Defense Forces today have joined the rest of the world in commemorating the World's AIDS Day in elaborate ceremonies held in various military barracks and deployment areas under the theme Let Communities Lead. The World AIDS Day was marked across formations and units of the Kenya Army, the Kenya Air Force, and the Kenya Navy, as well as in areas of operation within and outside Kenya where KDF troops are deployed. While presiding over the event at the Kenya Military Academy in Lanet, Nakuru County, the Commandant of the Academy, Major General John Koimo, relayed the Chief of Defense Forces message in which he pointed out that the day calls for upscaling of community-led activities in response to HIV and AIDS. Take a look.
Let communities lead. This is because communities that live with, are at risk of, and are affected by HIV should be in the front line of progress in the HIV response. Communities connect people with people-centered public health services, build trust, innovate, monitor the implementation of policies and services, and hold providers accountable.
World AIDS Day is celebrated every year on the 1st of December to bring awareness about HIV and AIDS, being one of the most widely recognized international health days. The day is aimed at raising awareness, commemorating those who have died, and celebrating victories such as increased access to treatment and prevention services.
General Francis Ogola, the Chief of Defense Forces, earlier this week hosted the National Defense College course 26 2023-2024 participants at the Defense Headquarters here in Nairobi. The NDC staff and course students, led by the college commandant, Major General Rashid Elmi, were on a study tour at the Defense Headquarters where they were appraised on Kenya's perspective of national security and her response towards the threats. In his address, the Chief of Defense Forces emphasized the critical role of the Kenya Defense Forces in ensuring national security and underscored the importance of their studies at the college.
General Ogolla highlighted the ongoing security challenges and the need for a flexible and quick-thinking force, coupled with a comprehensive understanding of the contemporary defense issues to remedy the ever-evolving security complexities. He encouraged the students to actively engage with the experts and professionals at the headquarters in seeking to learn and understand the practical applications of the theories they study at the college. The CDF expressed optimism that the study visit will enhance the students' academic knowledge, in addition to fostering a sense of shared commitment to the nation's defense.
You must incorporate the general citizens as part of your security. Actually, that is your number one line of defense. If you are fighting any warfare, if the fighters have the support of the local population, the war will be dragging for years. But if the local populace reject supporting the fighters, you are winning.
On matters universal healthcare, the Defense Principal Secretary, Mr. Patrick Mariro, appeared before the National Assembly Committee on Delegated Legislation for clarifications on the proposed Public Finance Management Ulinzi Prime Health Services Fund Regulations 2023. The PS highlighted that the Kenya Defense Forces health facilities are well-resourced in medical equipment and personnel and must be well-maintained. He expressed that the opening up of the KDF medical services to the public will support universal health coverage and provide additional funds to support the hospital's operations. Here's more on the story. The approval of the draft fund regulations shall facilitate the establishment, modernization, operation and maintenance of the facilities, fund research and training to boost the quality of health services offered at the facilities, and finance other important aspects highlighted in the regulation. Mr. Mariro underscored that the public will be able to use medical insurance covers like the NHIF to acquire emergency and referral services without any discrimination from various KDF health facilities which have been decentralized for easy access. Moving on, the Commander Kenya Air Force Major General John Omenda visited Moi Air Base in Nairobi to inspect the various departments and premises used by personnel, including the newly refurbished cookhouse and the Moi Air Base Aviation Hospital. In his address, Major General Omenda encouraged the airmen to keep up the good effort made by the staff at the Moi Air Base and across the Kenya Air Force as a whole, in line with the One Force, One Mission clarion call. He further urged all personnel to have a giving spirit during this festive season by sharing with the less fortunate and donating blood. In line with the national reforestation efforts, the commander encouraged the personnel to continue planting trees during this rainy season in order to achieve the Commander-in-Chief's environmental mission. Major General Jimson Mutai, the Commander Kenya Navy, earlier this week paid a visit to sailors at Shimoni Maritime Surveillance Squadron Station in Kwale County. The commander's visit was geared towards bolstering the morale of the sailors as he conveyed his message for the festive season. In his address, Major General Mutai emphasized the importance of high-level training, superior equipment, and support to the sailors. The commander assured the sailors that Kenya Navy will operate as one force with one mission to achieve the mandate of protecting the country's territorial waters, and emphasized the importance of maintaining strong security awareness and alertness, especially during this festive season. The Kenya Defence Forces has been working hand in hand with the Kenya Red Cross as well as the national county governments in offering humanitarian support to those affected by floods. So far, the Kenya Defence Forces, through the Kenya Air Force, has managed to airlift emergency relief supplies, which includes, among others, food and medical supplies to residents of Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Isiolo, and Marsabit counties.
This week, a Kenya Air Force aircraft airdropped more than 1 ton of medical supplies, blankets, and assorted food items to residents of various villages in Isiolo County. The villages include Dadachabasa, Malkagala, Sericho, and Irisaboru, among others which have been heavily hit by flash floods from the recent El Nino rainfall.
On matters religion, the Defence Forces Chaplaincy Service officially inaugurated a 5-day Anglican Church Military Episcopate National Military Youth Conference at Moi Forces Academy in Mombasa County. The conference, which was themed Trust and Perseverance, Finding Strength in God's Word, saw the attendance of over 420 youth from the Kenya Defence Forces families. The families worked with facilitators to address a variety of youth issues such as vocation and career guidance, reproductive health, sexually transmitted diseases, substance dependence, among others. Take a look.
The image of devouring is still captured in John chapter 10.
The chief guest, retired Reverend Dr. Alphonse Baya, Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Mombasa, commended the Kenya Defence Forces for its ongoing support of the Anglican Church. He encouraged the youth to trust in the Lord and remain vigilant and sober in the face of societal pressure.
The Military Wives Association of Kenya chairlady, Mrs. Eileen Ogola, presided over the Youth Mentorship Program at Moi Forces Academy in Mombasa County.
The chairlady noted that the conference is tailored to assist them in identifying their goals and improve and maximize their potential, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness without which one can easily fall victim to negative influences.
Moving on, the Deputy Commander, Kenya Navy, Brigadier Yahya Abdi, earlier this week presided over the graduation ceremony of basic Kenya Navy Marine Commandos at the Kenya Naval Training College in Mtongwe, Mombasa County. The college, with the support of 10 UK Royal Marine Commandos, conducted a 12-week training program to provide the selected sailors with knowledge and skills necessary to conduct basic marine operations. The trainees were equipped with requisite skills, including amphibious operations, close target reconnaissance, as well as close combat casualty management, among other crucial skills. Take a look.
I want to reiterate what my colleague said.
Brigadier Abdi complimented the graduates on their resilience, commitment, and endurance throughout the training, which earned them successful completion, and urged the graduates to utilize their acquired knowledge and skills to perform security tasks efficiently in the maritime domain. The Commandant, Kenya Naval Training College, Lieutenant Colonel Javan Makunda, congratulated the instructors on their collaboration and Andros' efforts in ensuring success of the training. Captain Sam Bowell, the course instructors team leader, praised the participants for the immense support throughout the entire training, appreciating the cordial welcome to the Kenya Navy. Major Stephen Okaka, officer in charge of the basic Kenya Navy Marine Commandos, congratulated the graduates on successfully completing the training and receiving Commando badge and green berets. He noted the high level of teamwork, adherence to instructions, and exceptional grasp of concepts taught.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media handles and your viewership next Friday for the KDF Bulletin. My name is Sergeant Patience Asambu. Goodbye.